Since the migrant crisis and the deportation of thousands of Haitians, the man now in charge of Haiti gives an exclusive interview to CNN.
We saw some of the mistreatment that these Haitians suffering, and it struck us a lot. What we are saying is that as long as there are countries that are better off than others, there will always be an appeal to those wealthier places.
But despite the migrant crisis, Prime Minister Ariel says that Haitian cooperation with the United States is good and that he means it to remain so. Henri took office just 2 weeks after the assassination of President Jovenel Moïse. Elections had been due in September. They've now been pushed back.
The train has derailed for some time in Haiti. We have no more elected officials, only 10 senators who cannot pass a law because there aren't enough of them. We want to move as quickly as possible to the restoration of democracy through elections.
But since taking over, Henri's been accused of hampering the investigation into the late president's murder by firing the prosecutor and the justice minister. How can people have faith in the investigation when the executive is meddling in the judiciary?
The prosecutor was dismissed for breaking the law. The Minister of Justice was dismissed for breaking the law as well. It is important for us that President Jovenel Moïse has justice. It is fundamental for us, and we are going to do everything so that justice is done.
The prosecutor had wanted to see charges brought against Henri over alleged phone calls that were made in the hours after the assassination with one of the main suspects, Joseph Padio, who is still on the run. The questions that the prosecutor had were about phone calls that you'd received from one of the main suspects. What is your relationship with Joseph Félix Padio?
I have no recollection of this telephone call or if it took place. I have no interest in being associated with these people, and I have never been and never will be.
Despite the controversy that has surrounded him so far, Henri says that he's determined to bring stability to Haiti by taking on the gangs that control so much of the country.
We have asked friendly countries for help in supporting our police to fight these bandits and get them out of public life, so that the economy can pick up, so that our children can go about their normal lives.
Little comfort to the deportees returning to a country more violent and politically unstable than the one they left. Melissa Bell, CNN, Port-au-Prince.